I should have washed it first. Okay.
We're the two Gay Reefers. So we've been working hard all summer trying to get Reefzilla ready for SBS. In the next couple of videos, we're going to go through all the things we've been doing to get Reefzilla ready.
Flashback.
Hey Reefers, here we are today. We're going to put on one of these bad boys, the Nyos TORQ Reactor, onto Reefzilla. So we've got several reasons for doing this. Mainly, we have SBS now. The SBS are surviving, they're not really thriving because our phosphate is at 0.62. Not 0.062, 0.62. We've had our phosphate about that level for quite some time. We've tried a few other ways of bringing it down and nothing is really doing much to dent it. It's staying pretty much steady at 0.6. So we're going to run some raw phos in the TORQ reactor and we're also going to use it to run some carbon. So this is the base of, or dock of the Nyos reactor, and we've got the body. The body is, we went with the litre version because the litre version actually you can put two different media in there at the same time. Let's have a look inside.
And this is not a sponsored post. We did pay for this with our own money.
Very true. We have instructions, quick start.
And then breaks it out of the box.
So this is it. So the reason why we decided to go for this one is because there's no plumbing, there's no mess. All there is a cord that plugs in, which runs the dock on the bottom, which has the pump. And there's no mess to it. It's easy to replace the media in it as well. So, because we have limited space under there, well, not limited, it's just congested, I should say. We wanted something nice and easy to change out so we actually keep on top of our media changes every month. Here we have the dock. As you can see, nice and basic, there's a cord. We have chosen to go with raw phos. This particular one claims to not release phosphate back into your system, which is good. Does not release substances such as aluminium back into the water. And apparently it has a binding capacity of 25 grams per kilo of phosphate. So really interested to see actually how successful this is going to be. And for something different, we've got the Polyp Lab carbon here. We're going to use this in the reactor for a change instead of the Red Sea carbon. Just want to try something different. Heard good things about the carbon, so we'll see how it goes as well. So first of all, to put the dock in, so I've cleared some space in the corner of the sump here, so mind how dirty the sump is. It needs a good vacuum out. It says do not turn it on until you have everything together. So I'm just plugging it in so I've got it in the right spot. So it also says make sure that it's not up against any of the glass walls of the sump either. Obviously because the water might, I don't know what will happen, but...
It says not to, so don't.
Yeah. Hey, what? Disgusting, I know. So I'm thinking we'll put the raw phos in the top. They'll give it plenty of room to tumble, and then we can put the carbon in the bottom. So to do that, we need to turn it upside down. Take this off. Ooh. Don't know how to get that one out. Can you get the tweezers? The big long ones. Come here, my pretty. There we go.
I think I'm with the rifles at the top.
Yes.
Oh, that is the top.
Yep. So because it's upside down, the bottom is the top, just for Gordon there. Now we're not gonna do huge quantities to start with, because we want to test it out and make sure it's doing its job. And obviously it's always good to sort of go slower with changes.
I'm here to help,
with
Dad.
the light.
I'm here to help.
Han, back.
And take 10.
So putting a bit of media in there.
What are you saying about not using too much media? Start that again.
So not going to use too much media for starters. Just going to do about 5 scoops or so, maybe 6. And that's just obviously always best to start with less media to start with to make sure it doesn't strip out things too quickly. Also with this, because this is our first time using a phosphate remover, we're going to have to do a few more regular tests to make sure that we know how it's going and how fast it's stripping out the phosphate. Okie dokie. So then we put this one in. That one goes in next. Followed by that one. Okay, we put in some carbon.
Looks like a much coarser carbon than the Red Sea.
Also looks a lot harder too.
It looks more like standard shape.
Yeah, there's like no dust with this one with the Pollock Lab, so it's cool. So that's good, that just pushes down on there. Okay, so this just goes down onto the dock. Line up your tabs, maybe, and twist. Twist, there we go. So yeah, it just locks into place with those tabs down the bottom. I might try and suction it to the bottom a bit so it's easier to twist. Oh, you want to do the honours and turn it on, Gordon?
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that made it faster. I should have washed it first. Okay. So, learn from the stupid things I'm doing. First of all, didn't wash the GFO. Bad. Then when I tried to take it out, because I had this sponge up the top and not down the bottom, carbon went all through the sump. Yay. So this isn't stressful at all. So washed the GFO, washed the carbon. I can tell you now that the carbon has no particles whatsoever.
You're making a mess.
You know what? Don't care at this point in time. Okay, let's turn that on again. So that will take a couple of days to break in. It develops a film down the side to make it more silent, so just a natural water film, a bit like your skimmer. In a couple of weeks, we'll see how our SPS are going, see if there's any more coral growth, see if it helps. We'll keep checking on our phosphate and keep you informed. But for now, all we can do is wait.
1 season later.
0.34. So halved our phosphate in a little over a month. We're going to go through now and have a look at our SPS that we have, the little frags, and see what sort of results we got in that time. Considering it's only been a month or two and the difference that's happened since we've lowered the phosphate in the SPS has been astounding. I mean, there's not a lot of growth, but there is some growth, and the color difference is quite amazing. So really happy with how our tank is going and confident that we'll be able to keep SPS in future. If you've enjoyed today's video, like, comment and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment and subscribe. And as always, be excellent to each other and keep it salty, everyone. Bye for now.
See you guys.
Here we are today. We're going to put on our reactor on Reefzilla. It's too many ons.